Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boo. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Today's starting pitcher, Paul Steens. What do we have on him?
Well, last time out, thought it was going to be pretty good, but wasn't able to make it out of the second inning. A real shocker. So he's fresh. And having had an opportunity to look at that last start, I expect him to be a lot better in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Carson. And we're underway in Pittsburgh. Here comes the 0-1.
That's high. That's a ball.
Steens was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Got him swinging.
Batting second, left fielder.
Here's a Mets lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jorge Polanco.
Well, he's been putting up some huge power numbers, and opposing pitchers know that they can't make mistakes to him. In fact, they probably circle him pregame, making sure that if they're in a situation where their back is against the wall, they're going to find a way to pitch around him. Players that are in the top 5 in slugging percentage in the league really don't get overlooked.
Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. And a big swing and a miss. Up the middle. Slings to first in time.
Batting third baseman, Bo Bichette.
2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That one fouled off. The 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Back here in Pittsburgh, and our pitcher tonight, Christian Scott. And he's kind of been the talk of baseball since his last outing.
He finally picked up his first win of the season. Took him a few starts to get there, but now that you got that behind you, you can focus on moving things ahead. Looking for number 2 in this one.
Digging in, Spencer Horwitz. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet.
Ball.
The Mets could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Horwitz with a homer in his last game. And a 1-1. Fastball for a strike. That one way inside. And it remains 2-2. In the air, right field. Benj has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris. So we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base. You work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers. And then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Marcell Ozuna, batting with one down, takes a strike. Scott, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. Here's a 1-1.
He moves the ball around. Of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls 2 strikes. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see it, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Brian Reynolds here. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Here's the 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Bench under it. And that is the third out of the inning. We head to the second from PNC Park. No score. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, strike one. In the air, left field. Mangum under it. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. No score here in the second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well. He
takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Ball.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, number 75.
Connor Griffin, the next to hit.
The key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
On a line out towards center. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And foul ball. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a slow roller. Play made, that ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Stays alive. Top of the third, no score. Popped in the air out towards left center. 2 down.
Batting ninth, center fielder Mike Tauchman.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Tauchman matched a homer in his last game. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first.
Get out of there.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Mets. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning. Here's the Pirates catcher now, number 13. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. It's number 13 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Spencer Horwitz will hit next. On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Bruhan. That's 1. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Hitter,
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That one lifted to left. That is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at PNC Park, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
My crew is on top, nothing can stop us. Me and my homies rolling on the block. We saw some on the jocks.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Mangum should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman Bo.
Here's the third baseman, Bo Bichette. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Mets.
And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fly to left his first time. That one ripped, but foul. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Time call.
Time.
Now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do we major.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Sliced hard, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Tauchman on his way over. 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates.
So up next, Jake Mangum. Fly to right his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Pirates. First baseman.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan O'Hearn. Fly to left his first time. And that's fouled off. Mangum off of first with 2 away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here in Pittsburgh, we go to the top of the 5th. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Backed off the plate that time. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for New York, Eric Wagaman grounded out his first time. That one found hard the other way. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. And now it's Vidal Brujan. 0 for 1 so far.
Vidal Brujan.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Well,
That's the
triple
ball.
digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
High fly ball, right field. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Soto takes it in for the out. 1 down.
And either way, the results aren't what they want, and they're probably feeling a little overmatched in the box.
Now here is Connor Griffin.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Check swing called strike. 0-2 now.
2 pretty nasty sliders to put her in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Connor looking for the K. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball left side. Inning over. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
Luis Torrens.
Hey, ha!
And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Mike Tauchman digs in now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 2 away now.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Carson Bench.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Carson Bench getting ready to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the Pirates catcher now, number 13. Swing and a foul straight back. That one fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 17th of the year. The Pirates score first.
One thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level. But that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
1 down. Marcell Ozuna, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ozuna goes 6'1", over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He joined the team as a free agent. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. He didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. And the slider just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. See you later. They do it again. Back to back. And they add on. It's It's 2-0. He kept swinging.
And he just kept taking his cuts, finally squared one up. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Reynolds,
that's the ball.
To hit,
outside.
takes outside. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 2. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Fought off foul. Hit in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder,
Jake Mangum will hit next.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
The 0-1.
That's in. Ball.
Reynolds off of first. Away. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Reynolds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the ball right to it.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 outs with a runner at third. Struck him out without a swing. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, top of inning number 7. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here. Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out. When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. He's been a great free agent sign. In the air, right field. Reynolds gets under it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter.
Now it's going to be Jorge Polanco.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ball popped up. Griffin under this one. And that'll do it. Still in
7-inning stretch delay.
with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Mets baseball on the Show NYC. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Number 75.
Pitcher on here, Tobias Myers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Orioles in the NL.
That's a ball.
And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Gonzalez at the plate now, and that's strike one. On the ground right side to Mauricio for one, to first. Double play. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play, and here's the catcher.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hey!
Yo one. And that's a base hit. So the two-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Second baseman, Spencer.
And now it's going to be Spencer Horwitz. He had a big swing back in the sixth. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
Here, what?
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hold.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So one left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Jason Foley.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ronnie Mauricio now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Time out.
Time called. And the 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. Throw to first in time.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
For the Mets, first baseman, Eric
Eric
Wagaman.
Wagaman up now for the Mets.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Griffin whips it to first on the run,
No,
but it's
he
not
beat
in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Man at first, Vidal Brujan digs in now. And a foul ball. Here's your 1.
That's the ball.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Luis Torrens.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Loves it on the dive to first. And very nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play. And that ends the inning.
Back here at PNC Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Pirates, right fielder Brian.
Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Cruz in the
ball.
box here lets that one go for a ball. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. On the ground right
That's
side.
a foul ball.
And it goes just foul.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job of keeping them in striking distance.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's off
inside. That's the ball.
Inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they lead at 3-0. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Dennis Santana.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Carson Bench.
So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Carson Bench. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. The Buccos trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's the 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. In the air, right field. Reynolds moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
So they're down to their final out. Juan Soto down. Grounder off the pitcher. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Be quiet so far, but he's back in the hit column. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. Flips it, and that'll do it.
The way pitchers do it in this one, you get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. This was a fun one to watch.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.